that music and your body starts moving.
Speaking of choreography, show me one move.
Oh my God. All right, little Charleston. You do a big old fan kick. Room, da, da, da. Fan kick, boom.
What's up, guys? Lesley Robins here. Young Hollywood is back on Broadway in New York City. We are taking you behind the scenes of the smash hit, Nice Work If You Can Get It.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeffrey Schecter, better known as Shecky. I am a performer in Nice Work If You Can Get It. I play the role of Floyd, and I'm one of the Vice Squad guys. And I'm here with this pretty girl, Lesley Robins, and actually she's interviewing me.
I am. Now we're outside the stage door. You are just about to go in. Tell me your pregame routine.
Well, I get up. I probably get the baby. We have a newborn. Well, she's not newborn anymore. She's 10 months old. Her name is Helena. Hi, Helena. So yeah, usually get up because she's like, ah! So get up and feed her.
So
all
she's
that
a
fun
singer.
stuff. She is.
Yeah.
She is. She knows everything. It's amazing. She can't talk, but she can sing every Gershwin song in the show. And then I get going. A day like today was a little different in that I taught. We have a lot of groups that sometimes come, and before the kids see the show, they have a class with someone like me. So I taught a combination from Fascinating Rhythm and got some lunch, and now I'm here about to walk inside the stage door.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
So I come on in here, I said hello to our wonderful doormen, we have many of them, and I come in here at the call board, and I just sign my initial and check out if anything's going on. Usually something will be posted here, who's in, who's out tonight. I'm not even up yet, so don't know. And then after this, I pretty much make a joke to somebody if they're here, but nobody's here right now, and then I'll just head up there and make my way up to my dressing room. But that's closed quarters. You got to pay extra for that. So
I got the cash.
yeah. Hey, pretty much I share a dressing room with 8 guys, and as soon as I walk in, I go, "What's up, my lovely bitches?" And they go, "Shecky!" And then we just, get in there, have something to eat, schmoozing. How was your night? How was your day off? And then we start getting ready for the opening number. And I do wear makeup in the show. I don't need it, I know, but I do to accentuate it. It's 1920s piece, so they really want us to have that look and feel. We wear sock garters, we wear makeup, to really just make sure we are getting caught up in that period.
And I know a lot of times you're next to Matthew Broderick on the stage. Do you ever get that moment that I'm standing on stage with Matthew, or you're just over it? It's cool now.
Yeah, being on stage with Matthew Broderick, it's never a situation where you're like, oh yeah, just another day at work. And he's a great guy. He's funny. He's personable backstage and on stage. And it's a joy to share the stage with him and everybody else.
Let's take a look at the stage.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, come on downstairs, watch your step. This is where all the magic happens. Watch your head here. When you're my height, you don't actually bang that, but there are other people that do. We have our sound guys working. We got our hair department back here. This is Nathaniel. He's the head of our team here. That's the team back here. They are already busy working on prep for the ladies. He's actually working on Jeannie's hair right now, which is Robin Herder. She's one of the love interests in the show. Amazing. This is pretty cool. To my right, this is a bathtub. And Eileen Evergreen, who is a love interest for Matthew, pretty much rises out of the floor in this magnificent bath number. Basically, she's been in the bath for 4.5 hours. So it's a beautiful bathtub and a beautiful bathroom. And if you see the show, I don't want to give it away, but there's many girls that kind of just appear.
Yes.
I'll leave it at that.
It does get a good laugh. So let's talk about the company of this show. You are the understudy for Michael McGraw, who plays Cookie.
Slow down.
It laughs, it sings, the world is in rhyme. Swinging to 3/4
4/4.
Swinging to 3/4
4/4.
3/4
4/4.
3/4
4/4.
Swinging to 3/4 time.
He won a a Tony.
Yes.
And just the other day, you stepped into that role. I love stuff like that when the understudy actually gets his moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, Michael is a rock. I've worked with him before. He is never out. And then there it was. And the only reason he was out is because his parents are visiting, and Mom took a little fall. So he did the noble thing, and he's like, all right, kid, you're on. I'm like, ha, 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 ha. It was amazing. I mean, it is. It's like you hear those Cinderella stories all the time, and it is. For you, the understudy, to get to go on, I was very lucky. The audience was embracing me. Got the laughs, so I think I did him proud.
How much notice did you get before you went on as Cookie?
I had about 2.5 hours. So I attempted to take a nap. That didn't work. Just found myself going to the stage and going over it, making sure I just knew the show. Because I hadn't done it. You know, I haven't done it with Matthew and Kelly and all the other actors in the show. So that's always new for them and me. All right, so follow me. All this is fun, but this is where the real action happens. Hello, wardrobe. Hello, this is Joe. And we have our wardrobe people back there.
This is a great space for a closet.
This is not usually this big. We usually have a curtain that comes straight across here. The girls are on this side, guys are on this side. Because of the curtain, you hear everything, so you have to be very careful what you're saying. If you don't want the ladies hearing, and vice versa, be careful. But we forget. So, you know, you'll be talking about, I don't know, balls, and the ladies are hearing it.
But, you know, they're naked behind the curtain, so it's all good.
Yeah, we do the blind game. You know, you close your eyes and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking for my socks." You know. But this is actually my changing area. My character name is Floyd, but I'm often referred to as the guy in purple because I wear a lot of purple on the show.
And your girl partner is in purple too.
She's in purple too.
I noticed that, yes.
The costumes in this show are just gorgeous. I mean, I get to wear this awesome zoot suit every day, and it fits me.
And you rock it. Your personality on stage, you are excited to be up there, and your personality just comes through. And to have costumes like that, it's a perfect fit.
Thank you. Well said. It's Gershwin. I mean, this is some of the best music written, and it is timeless. And even if you come in and you're like, oh my God, I'm tired, I'm not quite feeling it, you start to hear that boom doom taka boom doom doom. You hear that music, and your body starts moving.
Speaking of choreography, show me one move.
Oh my God. All right, little Charleston. Here we go. So you want to step forward with the right and just step back. Da, 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 dee, da, da, da. Now if we had room, you do a big old fan kick. Ah, room. Da, da, da. Fan kick. Boom. Ba, ba, ba. Boom. Ba, da. Boom. Ba. All right. Put her on the stage. Any girls out today? I don't know.
I'm the understudy for...
Candace, who's my partner.
Done.
Yeah, you'll fit great.
Done.
All right. There you go.
See you guys later. I'm heading out to the stage.